to Living 808. Now, Blade Runner, the classic Ridley Scott sci-fi flick featuring replicants, the artificial people indistinguishable from humans. Well, a new movie is opening tomorrow, and it's sort of a spiritual prequel to Blade Runner.
Morgan was our third attempt, our little breakthrough. Within a month, walking and talking. Within 6 months, it exceeded our wildest expectations.
I'd like to discuss the incident, if that's okay.
I didn't mean to hurt her. It was an error of judgment. I made a mistake.
She had a tantrum. There was joy in her heart before we shoved her back in that box.
Tomorrow.
Oh, what does it mean to be human? The new thriller, Morgan, stars Anya Taylor-Joy as a synthetic bioengineered person. Now, Kate Mara plays Lee, the risk management consultant brought in after Morgan injures someone. Now, Lee must decide whether or not to terminate the artificially created humanoid being. Morgan is the first feature by director Luke Scott, son of Ridley Scott, so you can see there's a theme there. The film is rated R, and for sci-fi fans, we're excited about it.
Yes, we are. Now, with that movie, you need some popcorn.
Always need popcorn.
With any movie, you need some popcorn.
So true, so true.
And I may have a new favorite this week. I know I say this every week, but this one, 2 thumbs up. It's called Cinnabuns. And who doesn't love cinnamon buns, right?
I just love the name, too,
buns. I know,
Cinnabuns.
Cinnabuns. Now, this is actually September's chocolate of the month. And it goes really well with a nice cup of coffee, tea, or the way I ate it this morning, all by itself.
I could definitely see that going with coffee.
It is so delicious.
That would be perfect for breakfast.
Right?
Every day. That looks good.
Except this bag is mine.
I know.
I've got dibs on this bag.
I know. I haven't reached over. I learned my lesson last week.
All right. We were telling you about the movie Morgan. Now, if sci-fi movies aren't for you, there's a love story that's also hitting theaters tomorrow, and it didn't end when filming wrapped.
Dearest Isabel, I can't stop thinking about the time I spent with you.
Dearest Tom, when I first saw you, I felt like I knew you, and I couldn't stop seeing my life with you.
Did you just throw up in your mouth?
No, I did not. I did not. It's just so... Okay, go ahead. What's
It's a little cheesy, sure. An island off of Western Australia is where Tom and Isabel fall in love in The Light Between Oceans. It stars Michael Fassbender and Oscar winner Alicia Vikander. And that's also, they began a real-life romance while filming in the isolated location. The drama in the romantic drama comes when Isabel miscarries. Now, she's despondent until a boat washes up on their island carrying a baby girl. Of course it does. Family life on the island is blissful, but a trip to the mainland reveals a terrible truth. The discovery eats at the couple, eventually tearing them apart. This film is rated PG-13.
Wow.
Okay.
It went from romantic comedy to something a little more serious.
I
sorry.
know. I kind of want to see that movie. I saw the previews.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll just sit
you're
here.
like
I'll just sit here and eat my Mac Nut Pesto popcorn. This is great. Now, Trini, we made a mistake. We put the bag in the newsroom, and all of a sudden, you see how much has disappeared? No. This wasn't me. That's right. It wasn't me. Everybody started taking it back. Now, this week is a savory Mac Nut Pesto. It's got that finely ground Mac Nut spin on the traditional pesto flavor. Now, it was actually featured on the Food Network's magazine as one of their top flavors in the nation for 2015, and no joke, people, I can understand why. This is so good. It's got that great little crunch of the Mac Nut, but then that pesto taste just takes it to a whole nother level.
How do they come up with these flavors?
I don't know.
I think that we need an on-the-road type of
If they need judges,
segments.
Trini's judging the cake thing. We have judging skills, so this would be a good way to come up with it. I really got to say, though, this is good.
But I was in the newsroom when Kelly came running by. This is so good.
I'm like, she got into the popcorn. No.
You're like, we better put it away. All right.
It's going back to her desk after, because this is good.
Now, we love our Primo popcorn.
We do.
Now, if you want to check these flavors out or any of their other really unique flavors, all you have to do is head to the Primo Popcorn store on Sand Island Access Road. And of course, if you can't get to the store or if you live on a neighbor island, don't sweat. You can always click and shop online at primopopcorn.com.
I wish people could see what I'm doing with my boots right now. See, I dropped the popcorn and Maggie was going for it. No, but she got past my foot. Darn it, I was trying to stop her from getting it and she got around the corner.
We need the Maggie cam.
It is really good popcorn. Now, according to Disney, fans post more than 2,000 Star Wars related videos to YouTube every day.
That's right.
Yep.
And now they have some extra incentive. David Daniel has that and more in today's Hollywood Minute.
Jen Erso, Alliance Mission Log, 12/16/16. The Empire has misplaced valuable information regarding their latest construction project.
Disney has launched its line of toys for Rogue One, a Star Wars story, with a video showing them off and a contest. Fans can share their stories and skits set in a galaxy far, far away at starwars.com/go-rogue, with the winners invited to Lucasfilm in San Francisco to see Rogue One and their winning stories on the big screen.
We fight together or we die together.
Warcraft did poorly at the U.S. box office and even worse with critics, but director Duncan Jones wants a sequel. He tells the website Thrill List he's equally proud and furious about the film and the 3.5 years he worked setting up the world of Warcraft, and he'd like to, quote, have some fun in that world now that I've done the hard work.
There's not enough whiskey in the world tonight.
Actor Kiefer Sutherland is now Billboard charting singer-songwriter Kiefer Sutherland. His first album, Down in a Hole, sold 1,000 copies and debuted at number 18 on the Americana and Folk Albums chart and number 35 on the Top Country Albums chart. Too bad he didn't start on either chart at number 24. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
He sounded pretty good.
I have to say, I'm going to go check that out. What's the old joke about country music? If you play it backwards, your girlfriend returns, you get your money back, and your job, you don't get fired from your job. It's very sad and melancholy music, but at the same token, it's soulful. So I'm going to go check out that.
Yeah, I am not a country music fan. I apologize.
Got to be in the mood.
I remember doing one of our home renovations, and that's what they played. That's what the workers played.
All
and
day.
I died.
Yeah.
I just could not do it.
It's
I
tough.
mean, I was forced to do it. I wasn't about to tell them to turn the radio off.
You ever, when you go through that moment in life where maybe a hard breakup and then like a Taylor Swift song comes on, you identify it. Same thing with country for guys. It's it's a tough life out there. We need songs that lament to our soul.
Shoot me now. All right. Speaking of superstars, Forbes just released its list of the highest paid models. Now here they are doing what they do best as they work the catwalk, earning the big bucks. Now this year's runway diva topping the list as highest paid, Gisele Bundchen.
Or Miss Tom Brady.
Miss Tom Brady, that's right. I like to call him Mr. Bundchen. She was paid $30 million in the past year alone. Holy moly. Coming in second is fellow Brazilian model Adriana Lima at $10.5 million. That is a huge difference between Gisele and Adriana. Followed by a number of other divas, including Kendall Jenner, who along with Karlie Kloss are tied in third place, earning $10 million each. I would have guessed that Kendall Jenner was on that list because she has been everywhere lately.
She's the
youngest, second to the youngest. Yeah, she's the tall.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all tall, but
who's she
she's
dating
the
now?
one.
I'm sorry. It was young Chiga, and then there was another rapper. I get it all confused. I'm sorry.
Well, are you thinking of Tyga?
Oh,
no,
see?
Tyga was Kylie's boyfriend.
Okay, now break it down. I want to know.
And then there's Kendall. I don't know.
But they broke up, right? The Kylie.
They broke up, but there's been some buzz that they might be back together.
Trini's got her pulse on social media.
And he's the father of China's baby, who is now engaged to Rob Kardashian and who they are expecting.
Really?
Yes, you didn't hear that?
Goes round and round. I catch up with Trini. I get all the 411. Wow.
Yeah, I am so not proud that I know all of that. All right, for today's Hawaiian Telcom Tech Check, we have to show you this video making its rounds on social media.
Okay.
Now, following in the steps of stars like Richard Sherman, Shaq, and Danica Patrick, Demi Lovato surprised a bunch of unsuspecting writers when she posed as a driver in an episode of Undercover.
I met Demi Lovato too one time.
Was she nice?
Yeah, she was super, super, super nice.
Well, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, you have a... Oh my God!
Nice to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Hi,
you can call me Sam. I love Lyft. I just started.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's like a job that's like, cool for the summer.
Do you Lyft or Uber a lot?
Not a lot.
Yeah, I've Ubered and I've never ever gotten in the front seat of a car. So I always
Oh,
think
I
this is
know.
interesting how they get in the front. But,
Yes,
you
that
know.
is interesting. You're right. In a genius marketing move by Lyft, Demi Lovato picks up riders in Denver, which is one of her stops on her Future Now tour with Nick Jonas. She wears only a hat and sunglasses as a disguise, introducing herself as Sam. Now, she tells passengers that she's trying to be a singer and sneakily tries to prompt her customers into saying bad things about her. Now, she even brings up her ex-boyfriend Joe Jonas and makes a rider sing a camp rock song. At the end of the video, she does reveal her identity, and the reactions are pretty hilarious.
Interesting.
That's a great concept for a show. I think that's a lot of fun. Do you remember the one with Shaquille O'Neal?
Yes.
He's
yes.
so huge. I mean, he takes up the entire
Yeah, and people
front
still
seat.
didn't recognize him. Like, how could you not recognize
Yeah.
Shaq? He's 7'2". But yeah, I think it's a good concept,
Yeah.
definitely say the least. Love our